5950X will beat it in some of these. It'll tie a 1200K in some of the other ones, which makes me think, hey, I guess that the 1000K still wins. Intel released the 12900K, and it changed a lot of how I think about Intel. Intel no longer seems like a company that's like, hey, let's make the most money. Hey, we have a new CPU. Hand over that money. It's like, we really actually need to care about people's like money and like what comes out, instead of here's Skylake with more cores. Here's this weird Skylake without cores but IPC, so it's not Skylake. It's weird. But people actually care about the 12900K. Because when you go to YouTube, first of all, why does a Jay's... I'm not even signed into YouTube. Why does a Jay's 2 cents video show up? Jammers Nexus really should show up. I didn't actually get to watch this video fully. I watched this one. This one's garbage. No. They talk about why... He talks about an Asus motherboard for the majority of it. Because that's all that matters. No one really cares about the CPU, apparently. It's weird. Talks about DDR5. Like, the parts about the CPU that matter, didn't talk about. Gamers Nexus, I did enjoy his. Let's actually just look through the... Oh. We can skip... Well, I can't. Alright. Wow, I can actually skip an ad. Thanks, YouTube. So, we got specs. Then we got DDR4 and DDR5. That's important, because most people are going to be like, only one or the other, or both. You can't do both. PCIe chipset. Yeah. Then we got this one. This is actually interesting. Here's the big thing I've noticed. First of all, PCIe number just doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. Like, it's just like a number because there's no... It's only on the GPU. And there's no PCIe Gen 5 GPUs. And where it really would matter was drives don't have it. So, it's just a marketing thing. Here's actually where I was interested. So, you know, Roman from Der Bauer did this. There's one with the actual... Yes, this. So, a 10900K is 206 millimeters squared. 1100K is massive. No, makes no sense. I don't know why it is so massive. This is why it was very laggy also. Then you got a 1200K, 208 millimeters squared. So only 2 millimeters squared more. That's sick, and that's a big deal because it's a lot bigger too, and the IHS is going to be a lot bigger because there's also thinner solder on it. So it's basically all IHS, which is how you drop the temperatures. I don't think this chip's going to run very hot. There's no way. Except an AVX 512. If you're in a game, you should be fine. And so on Newegg, 650. I think on Best Buy it was like 630 or something. So it's significantly more than a 11.9. Well, I think a 10900K is significantly more than 10900K. It's about $120 more than a 10900K was when it first came out. Intel is back to overclocking. This is great. Wasn't Intel using like 12900K overclocking? Weren't they doing something with like liquid nitrogen today? Yeah. Put through its paces with an extreme... Yeah, is there a picture of it? I want to see a picture. Images, maybe? There was a picture, I thought. They were like using LN2. Which is just hilarious to me. And it explains Intel's complete, like, goal. And, like, why they wanted to release this. Intel just wants those world records. That's all Intel wants. Intel just wants the records. That's seen, because if you've noticed, every single leak is CPU Z single core. CPU Z. Cinebench. Cause Cinebench shows everything. Oh my gosh. That's why it annoys me when Oblivion is like, I want 31,000 CPU score. I'm like, is that really gonna help you though? Cause we want to do an FPS war. I think it'd be funny. Is there any, I just want to see real quick. Maybe it's this? Oh no. Oh. Yeah, yeah, okay, it actually was. I don't know if it showed the picture of them. I don't care. I don't want to see those many ads. So, they care about overclocking. This is really seen also by the fact that overclocking boards are already out and able to be purchased. It took months for that Unifyx to come out. That's the one I'm rocking. Took a bit for the Apex, typically. And we never hear of a dark really, like, being announced right after release. So that's a big deal. So we got the Unifyx. Link star in my Discord has already purchased one. It is coming soon. For him. Or whenever, I guess. I don't know. It's coming soon. I guess November 4th. Look, an XOC board on launch day is insane. Alright, now let's go to these benchmarks. I can't read this, can I? Oh. 12,900K versus 10,900K. It ties in GTA. These are games I know FPS, how they work. Gears beats it. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, isn't it supposed to? PUBG beats it. That's actually a big deal because it's a battle royale. If it's a battle royale, I care about it typically, also because that's gonna show real. Play like Minecraft. Oh, Counter-Strike. Well, I wonder how this will do against 5950 because that all depends on cash, really. You can get fast cash. League of Legends, you get like 3,000 FPS in there. Who cares? Yeah, why didn't they like show any? And then they showed this. Now, here's the issue. Intel did it with the old, like, broken Windows 11 stuff. So, that destroyed your FPS for Ryzen. So, the 5950X will beat it in some of these. It'll tie a 1200K in some of the other ones. Which makes me think, hey, I guess that the 1000K still wins. The 5950X will beat it in some of these. It'll tie a 1200K in some of the other ones. Which makes me think, hey, I guess that the 1000K still wins. Yeah. This is why people subscribe to me.